One of the simplest and yet most powerful shamanic tools is a candle. And we're going to create our own reality and universe by lighting it. And I do this process every time I light a flame. And it only takes a moment, but it's quite the epic visualization. So I'm going to unpack it for you now on this video. And like any process, I like to begin by inviting Great Spirit into my being to lead this process through me to its highest potential and full realization. And however you identify God, the universe, divinity, Great Spirit, invite all of creation, all of infinity into our beings. We are one with the entire universe. We are each of us Great Spirit. And we can embody Great Spirit by moving our bodies. So reach out your arms as wide as you can. Reach out your fingertips as far out as possible. And as you do that, inhale on the way up and exhale down. And as you do that, let's expand our energies as big as possible to the size of our space, to the size of our world, to the size of the galaxy, to the size of the universe, and to the size of all of infinity. And as we reach out in that expansive state, let's gather that energy and bring it into our beings and fill our entire being with all of infinity and bring it into our candle. And now, this is not an ordinary candle. This is a new universe waiting to be created. But like before the universe existed, there was just pure potential, like this unlit candle and like this moment with infinite possibilities coming from this moment. And in that infinite potential, all of a sudden, bam, the universe began with the Big Bang. And so that's what this practice of lighting a candle represents. And it represents this moment that from this moment, infinite possibilities go into the future, right? And so the creation of the universe teaches us how to choose the highest potential possibility going forward, because the Big Bang was extremely precise. Physicists who study it have found that if it was just a little weaker, the universe would have collapsed back on itself. And if it was just a tiny bit stronger, the universe would have blown apart and no stars or planets would have formed. But it expanded perfectly. And after the Big Bang, it was these vast clouds of dense gas, so dense that light couldn't even travel through it. So that's symbolized by the gas in this lighter. And then that gas got so dense, there was so much friction, there was a spark, symbolized by the flint in this lighter. So also, this lighter is now not an ordinary lighter. It's a tool of creation. And so then from that spark, the first stars were born, including our sun. And our sun had our planet at the perfect distance, not too far, not too close, the perfect distance to support life. And besides that, there were infinite miracles that happened that lined up for us to be here in this moment. So when I said that the universe can teach us how to choose the highest potential possibility, think of all those miracles bringing us from the Big Bang to this moment. So let's sit in that space of pure potential and reach out to our sun, through our sun to the Big Bang, and pull our flame with this magic lighter. And as I do this, say this incantation with me. I am infinite. I am one with the universe. I am Great Spirit. And let's bring the candle front and center so you can work with it. There. And now reach out and bless yourself with this movement, or you can do this movement and bless yourself with this flame, with your full potential, full realization. And bless yourself with all the miracles that have occurred from the Big Bang to now to bring us to this moment. And fill yourself with that highest potential. And then as you fill yourself, let's feel ourselves radiate this light and warmth and the power of all of creation. And we can radiate it out like we're not just this flame, but like the sun, and radiating out that trust that everything is working out in our favor for our highest potential, just like it has been from the Big Bang until now, just carrying that energy forward and radiate out this energy into our space, radiate it out into all the places on earth that we love, radiate it out to our relationships and to all the people we love, radiate it out to our work and our purpose, radiate it out to our prosperity and abundance, and radiate it out to all of infinity. And I invite you at this time to remember this feeling. And as you're going about your day and week, remember radiating it out. And if now that we have lit this candle in such an epic way, we can now go on to do a full transformational candle ceremony. And so if you feel called, I am now offering for a limited time one-on-one, 1 hour transformational candle ceremonies where we really bring our lives to their highest potential. And if you would like to learn more about working with the Spirit of Fire, I also have an online course called How to Work with Sacred Fire. And you can find the links to both those with this video. And I hope to see you there. And I am sending big blessings to your entire life and your entire universe.